dissing, these niggas don't say it directly. I get it, I've been before, so I don't really let it affect me. I get it. These niggas and bitches be watching and plotting against me. I get it. They sneak when they dissing, these niggas don't say it directly. I get it. I look like I'm shining, these niggas just wanna oppress me. I get it. I got it, I'm good. So many tribulations in the hood. 30-day trial, niggas gon' judge you. Many gon' hate, but some niggas that love you, some niggas that hate you.
I'd like to welcome you to the motherfucking World's Greatest Podcast in the world.
Charles has not let me do that in a long time. No, it's been like 2 or 3 episodes. J9's going crazy.
We have a terrorist in the building. But with that being said, we have a friend. Damn, I ain't even peeped the. God damn, the drip is crazy.
The Louis Vuitton leather bucket.
I was in the dark, I couldn't even see. But god damn, the boy Tez that came through solo and dripping like good god damn it.
He took the crystals for the lights too.
Ooh, Jesus, talk to us. Ooh. And he in the building. Y'all already know the man, so we don't no need to do no, real formal introduction. But good man Montez is back in the building. New vibes, hair's a little longer now, little
I got my shit braided the other day.
Okay.
I ain't know I could get it braided yet. I was like, nah, it felt good. It felt like 2000 something me.
Okay.
I don't know which year, but
it felt like that.
I remember when we had braids too.
Yeah, one of the years.
Oh, back in the way back
like,
when. 5 or 6.
It felt like 96 me actually.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
You love the energy.
Innocence.
The energy is high.
The innocence in 96.
The innocence in 96.
So since you've been here many a times, I think people know you. They know your story. What do you want to talk about?
Man, okay. So let's talk about when I'm back. Cause I came back to Maryland yesterday.
Okay.
I came back for Addie Baby Shower, which I just seen y'all at.
Shout out to Addie.
Shout out to
Fat Boy,
family.
Dear Montez, Love, Gang, all that.
And I came back to record the album.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about how many times I came up here and said I was working on the album, right?
Since you've been here the first time?
Yeah. I've never dropped the album.
We know, nigga.
I know, but
But you put out projects though, so that's not fair though.
No. He's been a part of projects that have been put out.
He's put out his projects though. The 4 tracks. There's been projects.
Yeah.
But that's
somewhere in Italy. I get what you're saying, but that's still one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, somewhere in Italy.
I'm not in the mall, but I'm not in the.
Yeah, I'm in the mall type.
Yeah, like that's some of my favorite PG shit. Like low key, that's what I'm saying. Like
that ass did see you in the mall.
From here on out, I'm not letting niggas well on this podcast. So when you come on here, I'm holding niggas to holding niggas. So like yes.
Hey, Mookie's been trying to do that for like 4 years.
I feel you. Like the album. I feel you. The album. He's right. Y'all both right.
No, but the problem is, I really been, every time I said that, bro, don't compare you. I know you call me half truth and all this.
That's what I'm saying, like,
I've been here,
and I've the name, but yeah.
I've been genuinely meaning that I'm really working on the album. And it be done, bro, and then this will happen. I learn some shit.
And then you be like,
and then it fuck up like, oh, nah, I can't use
it. You can't put that out.
Yeah, so that's what keeps happening.
Okay.
But finally, this is the first time I ever felt this much like it's ready.
Hold on, Charles.
Go for it.
But that's evolution, Tiz. And that's a part of being an artist.
Yeah.
You have to put this out to let people know where you at in that point in time.
Yeah.
That's why
that's a great point.
That's why they have the blue series, the gray series with the who's that, Picasso, I believe.
But with that being said, I agree to his point. But with that being said, what changed? What is now that you feel okay? Because something could change tomorrow. We could talk today.
Yeah. And
something could be different, but you seem to be in album mode.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes this album mode time?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say this is time. I'm gonna say because what I'm doing now is just recording it. For a year or in some change or something, I've been writing.
Okay.
So I was writing the whole time, and then I was getting beats, going to see Johnny John.
Mm-hmm.
He's sending me stuff back and forth. Johnny John produced the entire album.
Okay.
The whole thing.
The new John,
the whole thing.
Yes.
whole thing.
Hey, John, you know you one of my
I
favorite
would dap you up,
producers.
but I need to hear more. So,
He's a young legend, man.
keep
No,
swaying.
he really is.
He's a young legend.
You ain't got to sway us.
Yeah, you don't got to tell
I
us.
ain't telling y'all. I'm telling them.
Damn, yeah, for sure.
Johnny John is a young legend.
He's so vicious, bro. The way he can flip a track.
And it's crazy because I went from
crazy.
J Rob,
Okay.
whose name is John. That was my main producer, and then Johnny John. Both of them name is John.
Okay.
You keep it in the Johns.
The Johns are crazy.
I love it.
But yeah. So I came back to record the album.
Okay.
But yesterday,
Yes.
I told Johnny John, the album is done. I be telling that, like, don't send me no more beats for the album. The album is done. I was like, but I'm trying to work on some next shit. Soon as I flew in, like, I got to the airport, my mom was supposed to pick me up. She was like 45 minutes late. So while I'm waiting,
You checked your John.
John was like, "Oh, I got you." He sent me like five records. I wrote 2 songs yesterday. One that I called "Day Before Addie Baby Shower," and then
I like that.
Yeah,
I would like to hear that.
I forget what I called the other one, but that's me on some next shit. But low key, I don't know. I want to say they might go on the album, but I really love how the album is right now.
Okay.
So I don't know where it fit. I ain't never tried to plug it in.
All I gotta say is there's room for both. So you can save those new Jones
Yeah.
and drop like a deluxe like these new guys are doing.
I don't want. This is the thing about this project. I
You
don't
don't
want to
wanna
have
do-
it is what it is. I just
Okay.
got to get this off my chest because you gotta understand, bro. I got songs right now that's nothing like this. I got this song called TT that's crazy, but it's nothing like what this album is gonna be. And so the title of the album is, and this is the first time I said this. This is the first time I said this. The title
do
of
you
my
know do you know the name of the album?
Nah.
the title of the
This is a
album
Hazy Coast
is
exclusive, people. High Coast exclusive.
"If We Don't Stick Together, We Fucked."
If we don't stick together, comma.
No, this. If we don't stick together, we fucked.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Great statement.
I'm intrigued. So are you able to dive in and divulge things about the album, whether it be type of beats, type of songs, types of features, or is it just something that...
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
But before we get into that, was it easier to make this whole album and concentrate on this whole album because of the way Johnny John produces?
I'm gonna say this is the thing. I wasn't trying to make the album. I'm never trying to make the album. But when I get a certain amount of songs, I'm like, oh, I got an album.
Well, see, this is why I gotta call your bluff again. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with you.
Because you said that before.
I'm just being honest with you. Like you've put out at least into my recollection, you've put out 2 different EPs. Actually 3. If I remember correctly, since you've come back. You've put out the Somewhere.
Yeah, non-GMO.
Then we put out the one where
East Dakota.
Yeah.
the Black and White.
And that dropped not long after the last time
Yes,
you were
East
here.
Dakota. I'm sorry.
East Dakota.
That's what we're talking about.
And then Happy Quarantine.
So
And then the 2 albums with Sweezo.
that's what I'm saying. So you've put out at least, in my estimation, 20 to
But
30 tracks.
To be fair, the albums with projects with Sweezo, he wasn't in the artist. He wasn't in a rapper space.
I'm not saying
he
but
was in an
what,
artist
what about the Johnny John one-offs?
Oh,
the joint
Juice?
you did?
Yeah.
Juice? Yeah, that's
But that's
crazy.
one
Come
of
on.
Yeah.
But
At
that's-
what point do we call his bluff?
But Charles,
What's my bluff, though?
Your bluff is you keep putting out music.
hold on.
Listen, I get
as much as I
listen.
feel you. As much as I feel
No,
you.
no, no, no.
Let me
No,
get
there's
let me
no
get my
issue.
chance. Let me get my man to the
All
side
right,
right
I'll let
quick.
you go before I finish.
He linked up with Johnny John.
Yes.
He got in his stew.
Okay.
Getting in the stew was not the plan that day. He got in the stew. They made that one jump.
Okay.
And he was like, this gotta go out.
Respect.
And John was probably the one that was like, this gotta go out.
I'm thinking that too. John told me Ted's his favorite artist, so I'm feeling like
He said that?
Yeah.
He told me this when we was doing it like,
It was joy.
Yeah.
he was like, yo, Ted's my favorite artist.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking he's probably like, yo, nigga,
Bro.
you need to put this shit out.
Yeah.
To you.
Your shit,
and that's why I asked
your
the question
shit
I
on
asked.
their joint is still one of my favorite songs.
The crazy thing is, when I
Ever.
came, he asked me to get on the record. He played me a different record. I don't know. Did I tell y'all this story?
No.
He played me a different record, and then I was like, "Nah, I don't want to do that one." Play another one. He plays the other one. I was like, "I want to get on that one." And he was like, "All right," and then that was Juice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's very so magic in the collaboration process of the two of you, but nonetheless, that doesn't change that you have done shit with him. It's not like you just found Johnny John like last week or something.
Hell no.
So that's my point. My point is that
Niggas went to school together.
My point is that you seem to be in a different mind frame.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it because you seem to be in an artist mind frame. You don't seem to be in what other mind frames
you was
have.
in a producer-director mind frame.
And a worldly person finding. You seem to be
Like,
in a very much so.
You're back in Tez.
I'm putting out this.
I have to because
But why though?
Because like Mook said though, it wasn't the album.
Yeah.
And that's something that's important to me. I mean,
I
it's
like
a
that.
It's a difference between putting out
honest,
music.
No.
and then
Let
putting
me
out
say
an
something.
album.
I like that you're honest that you say that's important
Because
to
we
you.
calling this bluff, Charles. High
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna call you a bluff, I will respect when you say something that I have to respect.
And let's be clear though. We talking about this conversation is revolved around
I've been defending you, Tez.
non-GMO and forward.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Remember how much work I put out before that.
Yeah.
But that was always our issue when we first, because you had put out so much work.
Because
And
technically
then you came on here,
Exactly.
and then you cut the water off.
And then you started doing this. Hey, man, I'm just a guy.
No,
who,
no,
I don't really make music. Exactly. I don't really make music.
I'm in the director's space. I'm in the producer's
You were doing
space.
all that. That's what you were doing. That's what you were doing.
I'm still there, bro.
We know.
No one's mad at you. But you telling me you in album mode. That's different.
I mean, but
The
technically,
nigga was allegedly in album mode at them time.
That's what I'm saying.
technically, I dropped my first album already.
Yeah, we know.
If y'all remember, 725.
Yeah.
But it's just never been on DSPs.
But this is my point, though. So you.
And that was
So we're at the
2013.
All right, so maybe we're at a crossroads here, where I see it that like
And a fork in the road.
yeah, where I see it as though like, yo, you've done it all before, and we had a little block, but you were still doing stuff, and you were gaslighting. I hate to use that word, but I will use it in this term. You were gaslighting us. You were coming on here. You were telling us how you. Oh man, I'm not really an artist. I'm here for this person. I'm here for that person, and I respected that because that's what a boss does. That's what a leader does.
You gotta know when to play what position.
Exactly. So I'm not even going to.
We're not holding you.
Not gonna hold you, but
My nigga.
when we're talking about artistry,
Yeah.
that's unique to the artist. Now, I don't consider myself any sort of artist in any sense. I consider myself sort of more of an observer at the best. So for me, I know the artist. You always the artist from Diamond, Pyramid. From, like, you've always, like, so you're not going to sit up here and lie to me for multiple years and then be like, that's what I'm calling you about. That's what I'm just letting you know where the energy is coming. I'm just like, just
And
be
I'm gonna
honest.
just say, nigga, we need music.
Nah, it's coming, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even if let's say the song got recorded the day before Addie baby shower. If that don't go on the album,
It's coming out.
I might just drop that shit. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I might just drop that shit.
And that's what I'm saying.
And that's
Like,
what
why
we
not?
need.
Because that's what I know you as an artist to do. To give people just the music that
You
was like, yo,
spontaneous nigga, bro.
Yeah.
that you feel as though they need.
You dropped a music video on Pornhub.
But it gotta feel right at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Okay.
reason. That's why I take long sometimes. Because if it don't feel right, I just don't do it.
So you have answered my question. Though. What makes now kind of feel right? Maybe not even the putting it out, but the energy to be like,
The synergy between me and Johnny John
I love it.
and
Could've swung out of water.
the things that I was observing, the things
Okay.
that I was absorbing, all of that.
So what we're gonna
stuff,
hear on this album, on this new project, with you and Johnny John?
You gonna hear. Hold Let me look at the playlist.
Tell
Let me
me.
look at the track list.
Tell me what I'm going here. Tell me what pictures you're gonna paint for me.
You all
Because my thing
fancy
about
on
you is
Dunbar,
that
huh?
you guys
Fancy on Dunbar.
you and even Johnny John's production is always about painting
I know it
pictures,
was.
things being vivid, sounds,
Charles would drink this shit out the bottle.
things like that. So for me, I'm very curious as to what this new, because you seem to have a different energy. Like the energy, like I can't stress the energy seems different.
How about this? I'm not gonna tell y'all what
Yeah,
what
you
you
don't
can
have
expect,
to.
what you feel, this and that. But I will tell y'all the current track listing as it stands.
That's fine with me.
That works for me.
Okay.
Imagination is a beautiful thing.
So
beautiful.
the first record is called "Don't Kill Our Army." The second record is called "American American."
I seen an Instagram post about that.
The third
That was American spell.
the same way.
Okay.
The third one is called "Before Uzi."
That's actually I want to hear that.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same recording.
Yeah.
The
wanna hear that.
fourth one is called "My Babies."
Is that about the niggas named Baby?
No.
You talking about your
He's
children?
talking about his offspring.
My fifth
I
song
like
is
that
called
one.
"Rainbow in My Hood."
That I'm big on the 3-track stretch, and that sounds like a nice 3-track stretch from 3 to 5 so far as it's what was 3?
Constructed.
Before Uzi.
Before Uzi,
My Babies.
and
Rainbow
Rainbow in My
in My
Hood.
Hood.
That 3-track stretch. I'm honing in on that.
The next record
That's
is
a nice
called
part of the album too.
The next record is called "Beanie Siegel." The next record is called "Blanket."
Is that an ode to Michael's kid?
Damn,
It's
Charles, that
a
was my
metaphor.
question.
Okay.
It's a metaphor, but
Okay. Respect.
in that vein.
Okay.
The next record is called "Sunfolk."
Sunfolk.
That's some southern shit.
Then sixth grade.
6th grade.
Yeah.
That's a great time
I
in
don't
life.
like the Sunfolk. That's the jump. That's the jump.
Yes, but
It's resurfacing, huh?
it's not resurfacing how you think it is.
I like the first version.
Yeah, but you might be sad.
I understood.
Okay.
You might be sad.
All right. And that's
For
the
now.
That's
sixth
it.
grade then.
Sixth grade, then Crows.
Crows. Gets a little dark.
Yeah, that movie scared the shit out of me as a
a little
kid.
dark here,
As a
okay.
kid.
Then Fortune Cookie.
A little mystical. So we're in this dark mystery lane.
And then Palms to the Sun.
All right, then we end out. That's when we're ending.
Yeah.
And then we're ending on some nice vibes.
So far, that's
That's tentative.
Yeah.
All right. As y'all can see, tentative. All right, I'm interested.
How many tracks was that?
That was 12.
12?
I thought
Yeah.
it was 11, but 12. Okay. All right. All right. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued for sure. I'm intrigued for sure.
Especially everything from before Uzi down. Yeah.
I'm intrigued to listen how everything flows. I'm here for transitions. I'm here for all that. So
And John is very cohesive.
Oh, man.
I'm here for the two things I'm most here for are the transitions between tracks and the in-track transitions.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah.
So those are
You
because
gonna
I
have
know
a good
those.
time.
Charles,
Those-
I'm glad we're on the same
Those are a
page.
staple I know of him, and
Yeah.
and I've seen you on enough projects with him where I know how that works. So I'm quite curious.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to talk about why you were late, though.
Oh, right. Okay, so we were super close to here, right? Didn't have the address. Mom was like, I
How
know.
many times have you been here?
But that's the thing. But I always, some way, I always locate the address without asking again. Like for some way I find it. I was looking. I'm like, where did I get it? Like, who sent it to me? Was it on Instagram? Was it a text? I'm like, I don't know. So Mom was like, I know how to get there. He's like, we just got to go straight. It's gonna be one of the rights. Like, here we go. Here go the right. We take a right. He's like, nah, that's not it. Keep going down. Take another right. Nah, it's not it.
Damn.
Keep going down. Take another right.
Nah,
It's
that's
not it.
not
Hold
it.
on, bro. Let me see. He's like, damn, it was the first right.
Intuition is a motherfucker.
You're right. We should have listened.
Should have listened.
But yeah, that's how he's late.
I respect it.
But we came with a cool mixture.
And that shit is
Some eggnog.
very nice.
Some eggnog.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, is that
tried
for
it
the? Not yet. The way my stomach is working and the way I've been drinking champagne or liquor, I'm gonna
Can I ask y'all something?
talk to me.
What do y'all think about mushrooms?
We love them.
The ones you used to get high, or just like the ones you put on your
Edible
pizza.
mushrooms.
They psychedelic.
No.
That's I'm not saying the ones you put on your
Not
pizza.
psychedelic,
That's what I'm saying. The ones you put on your pizza.
Like food, yeah.
Like shroom burgers and shit.
Or
Mushrooms
just-
are okay.
I fuck with
I'm
mushrooms.
not a big fan of anything
I personally fuck
that's
with
kind of slimy like that.
Okay.
It's
So
a-
you're talking about what? Portobello mushrooms?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Probably.
I don't. I'm not that.
But you probably eating the same kind every time?
Yeah.
I think it's probably portobello.
Yeah, probably so.
And what you think?
I fuck with mushrooms.
Okay. The only reason I ask is because, well, first, I like mushrooms, but I've eaten a lot of different types of mushrooms at this point. I found out that there are millions of species of mushrooms.
For sure.
It's
Yeah.
fungus.
I've seen the whole like documentary on mushrooms.
Me too.
Yeah.
But in Asia, apparently they eat over 900 species. And we have a lot of edible species in North America. So I've been interested in going out and finding them.
Okay. Have you found some?
Yes.
God damn it.
I didn't bring any mushrooms with me,
All right,
but I
cool.
brought my book. This is my this is my North American field guide for mushrooms. But I got like
Okay.
tabs for shit that I did find in the wild, and I actually harvested and went home and cooked it too.
Was it bomb?
Yeah, some of which I had before.
Did you eat by itself or with a?
Nah,
Which one's
I
just
made
the
them with
one that you
different
have the
stuff.
tab or just the whole
Yeah,
page?
nah, the one that. So it's really this one. I just know which one is gonna be on the page. But yeah, these oyster mushrooms, which we used to eat those already, like get them from the store.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen these.
Yeah, but that's my
Those-
first time finding them
in the wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's go to the,
Oh,
take
the
me
next
to the
one,
next
yeah.
one. Okay. Alright. It's giving farmer, but I respect it.
Actually, yeah,
Have you tried lions, man?
so this is what happened. I'll say this. We'll talk about it. So when one of my friends is a farmer.
Okay.
So he took me to one of the biggest, or the biggest black-owned farm in Atlanta. He also took me to 2 other farms, over there, and then I started getting familiar with him, other farmers. I go to the farm. I just like being there. Fast forward, I found this app, or I like being in the forest in general, but I find this app because I'm trying to figure out how to identify these trees and these plants. And it's this app called Picture This. I actually recommend it for everybody to get. It'll tell you like what the species of the tree or whatever the plant is.
Whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't say saying depend on it with your life, but it's usually pretty accurate.
Everything has mistakes.
Yeah, but picture this. So I started using that and stuff, and then I started looking at like people who were growing mushrooms and like even finding mushrooms in the wild, and that really like that was interesting to me because it was so many different types. I'm like, damn, I could find food. It's literally food.
Yeah, no, for sure. People eat mushrooms all the
Yeah.
time.
So you asked me about the second one.
Okay.
This one's called a tree ear or wood ear.
I've never seen.
Call it, yeah,
Nah.
right here.
I don't know if I've
Or
seen.
jelly ear they call it. But it's crazy because it's how it's kind of like before you recognize something, before you experience something, every time you've seen it before, you might have seen it before, but it just didn't exist in your
mind.
Yeah, in your mind. So I'm like, damn, like now that I know what it is,
that
I
was like
see
a
it.
flower or something low key. Never would have thought it was a mushroom.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then they dry up, and like if it get cold, but you can put them in water and they'll rehydrate. And in Asia, they use them in like soups or like fuzz, and like just eat it like that. But it's really
I'm
this
glad
real
you called it right, not fuzz.
fuzz. Yeah, and it has this real like jelly like texture. But I don't eat it like that. To me, the texture was like ham or pork or something.
Okay, interesting.
Haram.
I know how you feel about pork, but then I would cut it into slices and try to cook it like bacon, and it actually worked. It got pretty crispy, so I call it bacon of the woods. And it's other mushrooms that they have that are actually called like it's really me is like following that trend because they got something called chicken of the woods, hen of the woods, shrimp of the woods, so like that. And so then bacon of the
I was
woods.
watching a documentary on YouTube a couple nights ago, just smoking and shit, and they was talking about how they went through the forest like getting mushrooms and shit when they could, like when they went on their hunting excursions. That's how they would survive.
I'm just curious, like when you what makes your brain decide like, yo, I want to like embark on this kind of journey? Because you do a lot of different just things outside, like this mushroom thing. I think one would be like that's kind of different, Montez. So how does your brain just kind of flow to like, yo, I'm about to just kind of fuck with these mushrooms?
For me, for this time, for me, it was survival.
That's a loaded word. My godson literally earlier today was playing Roblox and was talking about survival, and I was like, "Are you sure you know what survival is?" But
Yeah.
I literally was telling him that. I was literally asking him like, "Are you sure you know what survival?" He was like, "This is survival."
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you sure?" So so that's a loaded word. So you gotta explain that a little bit more for
Like
me.
you mean you're the last one standing?
Yeah,
or-
like what does that mean? Like
So
if you don't do this, where
I thought about back early in 2020 where
Yeah.
they were having like limits on what you could buy at the store.
yeah,
And the quote unquote shortages. And then, they talk about
I mean, we were in a trade war, so that's why we had shortages.
right,
and
and
shit,
they
so.
they talk about it happening again. I was just at a store where they had it up again. And honestly, when you get your food from
someone
places
else.
that's not the earth, you gotta depend on if they got it really to see if you gonna get it.
That's facts.
So I always jump to worst case scenario. I'm an extreme person. You know what I'm saying? I explore the extreme on this side and that side too.
Listen, I respect honesty. As long as you're gonna tell me you an extremist, that's I fucks with it.
Yeah, not in every aspect, but in
But
some
in most
things.
things, not in most things, but it's like you said, some
Yeah,
things.
certain things like
Life or death.
Yeah, I want to think about the worst way. So how can I possibly like make it happen?
We might not have food. What could I do?
Yeah, what can I do? So now
Okay,
I would
respect.
I would like to at least I know
at
how
least
to
store-bought
identify
food.
what I can eat now, so that when the time come, I'm not then trying to learn. I already know what I can eat, what I can't. I'm not like, oh fuck. How do you take? You know what I'm saying? Your grid fuck up. You don't got the computer no more. You don't got no. You know what I'm saying? Do you got a book yet? You might not have ordered it. Amazon down. You know what you gonna do. You need to know. You need to know the land. Whatever.
Niggas decimal system.
Nah, listen. I actually respect someone who thinks that far in ahead because a lot of us claim to be like forward thinkers or like thinking of the future or what, but like. You have identified a very simple thing: food supply.
Yeah, bro.
If the
And
food
a very
supply,
simple food at that.
but just in general, I'm sure it's not just mushrooms.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
he's using
No,
mushrooms
I'm
as
just
an
saying,
example.
I'm just talking about right now.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? But I'm sure that's why
specifically
he.
we're talking about
But like
mushrooms.
he understands like his whole food supply, whatever. Like
Even water. Like I get my water from a spring. I don't buy water from the store.
interesting. Talk to me about
Which
that.
spring?
It's a small farm space in Atlanta. It's a black owned. They got a spring like
So
a
you
natural
import it
spring.
from Atlanta.
Yeah, well, I literally go there and fill up my
Oh, so you don't even import.
My
You go.
gallons.
You transfer.
yeah,
Transport rather.
get my gallons and then
This nigga's a water smuggler.
For sure. I respect it. Is that harder
Not that
on
it's
like
you have water
just
taxes
like
in certain states. Like you're not allowed to collect rainwater in certain states.
quiet. Shh. We didn't say he's doing fun stuff.
I never said what he said. What he was doing was illegal. I'm just saying.
No. I'm curious. Like, is that taxing on your being as far as like physical, or is it just more of just like a hey, like I just gotta get it from point A to point B?
the jugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Because I'm wondering, are you doing this or are you like outsourcing? Like, hey, like I'm paying you $20, $50, but I'm assuming just because of the way you're talking, you're on the ground with all of this.
Yeah, well, they got like a reservoir set up, so it's like
Okay.
it's a easy, it's an easy like
You still have to do it, but I'm saying like at the end, you still gotta pick up these things
yeah, they
and
have
move them.
They heavy, yeah, for sure. But
And you gotta take them from Atlanta to.
oh no. So yeah, no, I live out there.
Oh, see, you gotta explain these things.
Yeah, I live out there.
You got me thinking you out here moving and shit like
Yeah.
that's different.
You just came.
I just
I
came.
know you
I
said
can't-
that, but-
I had to come back to Maryland to do the album.
But I didn't know what the
And the
water was.
podcast.
I
Let's
didn't
talk
know-
about that. Hold on, can we talk about that?
And the podcast.
This is your episode.
Thank you, bro.
Charles.
He's showing some exclusive working in the field videos
This is in the same.
for whatever that means.
You got this on the table.
You might as well finish it. Just finish it.
that's why I was like, somebody else wanted.
No, Foley, finish it, Foley.
Just. That's right.
Fuck. Trying to be generous, leaving scuba ice cream
So-
enough and just be like, I thought somebody would want some.
You were talking album.
Oh yeah. I had to come back to Maryland.
Yeah.
That was the point. So I had to come back to Maryland because, okay, this is how the thought process happened. Me and Johnny John had this crazy camaraderie. That's my family, bro. Like, I fuck with Johnny John. I fuck with everybody over there at Lake Arbor Records. I fuck with Big Homie. I fuck with Omar. I fuck with GKD.
You got any music with Omar?
No, yes, it just ain't out. Yeah, we do have a song or two that we worked on, but we ain't really get in, but we should.
Okay.
We definitely should.
Y'all gonna have the bitches on lock.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, I'm sorry, not the bitches, the women.
I'm like, nah, I got a dog at home, a bulldog.
Okay.
White bulldog, yeah.
That's your man's?
Yeah, I love
Is
her.
that a male or a female?
Female, yeah,
Okay.
bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are
In the
fluid,
correct
but
term.
I'm here.
In the correct term, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys are nasty. We'll continue.
Oh yeah, so me and John be making this.
At least I corrected myself.
We doing these records, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, oh wow, like this shit sounding like it's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm like, okay, boom. Then I'm like, damn, how do I do my first album without J-Rob? J-Rob is like my fucking. That's like I'm Snoop. I'm Snoop. That's Drake. Like literally, that's where I started to create my real like sound.
Or Snoop and Daz.
With Snoop and Daz.
Yeah.
That's where I really started getting, you know what I'm saying?
As an artist.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn. But I don't want to compromise that I know this album is done. You know, so I'm like, fuck, okay. I got to go there and let him mix it. He got to have some part in it.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? It's a song that I had that was done, you know what I'm saying? And Juan told me I should get a female singer on there. So I'm like, okay, I got to get a female singer on there. Yeah. Oh, I do have. So I have a feature. I will have one feature. I don't have it yet. I hope it go through.
Inshallah.
But yes, I will, and it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to talk about that later. Yeah.
I'm here for it. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see if it comes to fruition type shit.
Right. Yeah. Come on, please.
Who's the female
Fingers
artist that
crossed.
you want?
Let's see. Go talk
No, fuck
later.
that. I want to ask.
If
If you don't want to answer, that's
No,
fine.
I will.
you can
It's actually Trini from ABM.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a voice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Inshallah.
This is shaping out to be a very compelling album, for sure. From song titles to the feature, because that's interesting to have that be the feature of all. Yeah.
And then I told y'all,
Teenage Love Affair, ABM.
Yeah, she
Slim,
cranked
she
that
sang
shit.
her ass
Yeah,
off.
she cranked that shit.
And I actually heard that shit live before, so it's like, yeah, nah, she. I
Different.
fucks with Trini.
and Jocelyn, I told Jocelyn a while ago I couldn't put the album out without having him on there. So.
Where is he?
Yeah.
But
He's living life, family
real
man.
nigga. Yeah, definitely a family man now.
Family.
Real.
He got his baby girl,
Yeah,
his
family.
fiance,
Yeah.
For sure.
his dog. He got a new dog.
Okay.
Shout out, Abba. Shout out to Abba.
Shout out, Alpha.
Once niggas get the dog in the family, it's kind of
Oh, no, for sure.
It's a wrap, right? Yeah.
So it's kind of it's a beautiful
These
thing.
niggas sleep by 8:30, champ.
It's a beautiful life. I respect it. What is that ever in store for you? We never deep dive in shit like that. Is that
Family?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not like.
Are you? Because I remember there was a lady one time. We
One
still
of them times she was on here.
we still on
Yeah,
that.
there be ladies.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but I do have a lady right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it still the same lady? It was a
I
different.
don't know, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what time you talk about.
We talked about it on the pod. I feel like one time it was
How
like.
long ago was that? What year was it?
I can paint you the picture.
Yeah,
Paint it to
paint
me.
for
I'm in New York.
Oh, nah, it's not New York.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I didn't want to say it, but
No, fact.
I didn't want to say it.
Let's get it over with fast.
Yeah.
It's not New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He says it's not her. Okay.
It's not New York.
We can leave it
Moving on.
there.
That's all we got
Moving on.
here.
Whole
Okay.
another coast.
I'm happy for you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love is love, baby. Niggas love, bro. Hey, man, nah, for real. I'm just keeping it a bean.
So what's going on? We've talked a lot about the album. I'm happy because a lot of times when we come here, I feel like not you've been angry, but you've been like, you've been wanting to get your shit off with the world. Now you just talking about like just the music. So is there anything? Now it's time for you to get angry. So.
I think I'm getting. I think I'm putting that into the music. I was trying to figure out a way to make a concise statement. You know what I'm saying? And
channel your message.
Channel my message, and just make something that I want to listen to though at the same time, and something that I really feel like I would appreciate for decades to come.
So we talk a lot about the music.
Like I think Scarface would like my album.
Scarface, you hear this?
That's vicious.
Yeah,
I think you like the album too.
I really feel like Scarface would like my album.
With that being said, we've talked a lot about the album. What's going on with you?
Cause he be mad at the world too.
I see you went to this white man shop and you were wearing a Make America Great Again hat.
Amazing! Hey, thank you, bro.
I saw that too.
I'm so glad you brought that. That was not on my list.
I see everything. Sometimes I don't. I be like,
we don't say anything, but we saw it.
Let's talk.
I don't ever want to jump out there and say something about something.
Do we got time?
We
got time, like unlimited time.
We have time for whatever,
for
bro.
4 hours. That's okay.
If you wanted to, but
I
don't know if I can be here for 4
I'm
hours.
tired.
Yeah,
About 90 minutes.
yeah. But no, I'm just curious because like I think it's very whack to know somebody. Like the way we kind of know you, and then to jump out there. But to be like to jump out there on social media and be like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?" Yeah,
so like, I just want to know, like,
retract my statements.
No, I'm
that's
glad
corny.
you asked though.
That's my point. That's my
Yeah.
point. So like for me, I'm just curious, like, how was that? Because it seemed like an interesting
So check
situation.
I'm at this antique store in Georgia. Just
Wow, what part of Georgia? Let's put things in perspective.
Marietta. North
Okay.
Marietta.
Shout out P.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I'm in there, I'm just looking at what they got going on. It's a lot of.
I stayed in Marietta one time when I was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, it's a nice area.
I've been out there
Nice
before.
area.
Some would say.
Yeah, some would say.
Definitely.
Shout out Miles.
But I was in Marietta. Then I found out that I was driving and I seen this. I was still looking up antique stores, and his popped up, and it was called Wild Man's, and I looked on the website, and it said, if you ain't been to Wild Man's, you ain't been nowhere. I'm like, nigga, who you talking to? I ain't been nowhere. Let me see what this joint about.
Okay.
But I remember my I looked at the type of things they had on their website though, Confederate flag, all this wild shit. But I'm like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm walking. I want to see what it is. Let me make you feel uncomfortable if that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk in there, and I just found that hat though. I had just found the Make America Great Again hat at the thrift store because I
was about to ask, were you thrifting?
I went to Goodwill, then I went to the Marietta antique store, and then I went to Wild Man's.
I'm gonna say Tez hits 3 thrift stores anytime he goes thrifting. Because I personally know, because we went thrifting together.
Yeah, sometimes I go to one, but when we plan it and like I'm really, if that's what I'm planning my day, I can hit 6. Yeah. I can hit 6. If that's my day gonna be about, I can go crazy.
So that's what
because we originally were only supposed to go to 1 that day. Not to cut your story short.
Yeah.
But like we're only originally supposed to go to 1.
Oh, I'm sorry,
And then
bro.
we just- And then we just drive
I
past
can't
a
that
couple.
move.
No, it was good. Like, we was good.
Vibes.
I was just like, bro, I fuck with thrifting. Me and Charles just go thrifting back in the day. I found a couple
big
pieces.
fan of the
You know what I'm
thrift.
saying?
I'm
Just
going
so
to a
it's like,
store
I'm
in
good.
Laurel soon. Good. Good. Hold on.
No, Charles, don't get the plugs out.
No, I gotta shout people out. I'm about to shout out my black lady businesses.
Okay.
She's a nice lady as well.
But no, we gotta get back to this.
Yeah, continue your story.
Oh yeah, so
I'm gonna shout her out. When I
went
find
in the
her.
Wild Man's, first of all, I go in there, it's 2 like old ass white men in there.
Good news threads.
One is like super
wanna go there,
old.
too.
The other one's probably like 60 or something.
Super old.
Yeah. And the super old one is Wild Man. Like it's actually him.
Oh,
That's the guy.
That's
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah. So
You got to meet the guy.
when I walk in, he say like, you looking for anything? I'm just looking around and I'm like, I'm just browsing, and then the other dude, he ain't really acknowledging me. And then
The muscle.
I'm looking around, I'm trying to see, they talking, having a conversation. They just saying different things. And Wild Man was like, this is the original KKK uniform.
Wow.
Shit.
He was like, you see that? Ain't that crazy? I was like, no, I've never seen it. I was like, it's like, it's made out of a paper bag or something. He was like, I don't know what it's made out of. That's the original. He was like, he said, where are you from? I said, I'm from Maryland. You know, my folks from Virginia. He's like, okay. He's like, my people from the Carolinas. He was like, they were slaves. He's like, but they wouldn't have called them slaves. They called them indentured servants back then. We were real poor people.
Field hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that kind of changed the perspective of like, you know,
who you talking to?
Yeah, it's like okay, first it's like he's taunting you, maybe, possibly, with the like, why you showing me that? You know, but I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, let me see. So then he gets to that part. I'm like, okay, that's a different perspective. Then, you know, we started talking like, you got anything in here about the Indians? He's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, asking. He's like, yeah, right behind that painting, moving to the side. He knows there's shit everywhere, but somehow he knows where everything is. Like it, yeah, bro. Like shit under. He's like, yeah. He said, I should have 3 books on it. If you look under the thing, move that over to 11. It's like, oh wow.
3 books right there.
Some shit in there is just references. I tried to buy one. He's like, no, that's a reference. It's like not for sale.
I respect it.
He got some wild shit in there. Like he got a mannequin with like one of the KKK hoods on it. He got like some like sculptures of like, I might have them on my phone, but probably can't look right now. It's this one sculpture that's like black, like literal black woman. You know how they depicted it, and she's like supposed to be like kneading dough, but she got her breast caught in it. And it's like, you know, like, you know, trying to make it seem like, you know,
she's not smart.
Yeah, intelligent. It's a lot of shit like that in there, but it's also, you know,
how did that make you feel? Interesting.
I experienced it already for what it would make me feel personally.
Okay.
I think at this point in life I've moved forward. You know what I'm saying? I've already mourned that part of history.
Respect.
You know. So it don't bother me. It's now I'm just like more in awe, like, oh my God, y'all were stupid. Y'all really did shit like that. This is how y'all like. I'm like, wow. So you should be ashamed of this. I'm not. That don't make me like lose sleep. It should make you lose fucking sleep.
You should be ashamed.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Are you not embarrassed? It's not embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. So yeah, but yeah, me and him, you know, we ended up taking a picture. We was talking and stuff. You know, I actually think he's a good dude. He showed me this.
That's interesting. You think he's a good dude?
Yeah, because he's really not racist.
I mean, I didn't say. I don't know the man.
Yeah.
I didn't meet him, so I can't.
But I know, you know, it's a lot
of people would assume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would
for
assume
sure.
that, you know, based on
Because of shit he had in the store.
the shit he had in his store, and then like, you know, how much he embraced the Confederate flag, which, you know, his folks was just in the war and shit like that. So like, you know, but he really
His folks fought for the Confederates.
I believe so, but I'm not, you know.
We can't stamp that. We didn't ask all those questions.
I'm just saying that changes
that's
my
interesting.
perspective on things.
I believe so, but he he don't fuck with I mean they were talking about some real shit in there too, you know. They talked about Benjamin Franklin and how like fucked up he was. You know, he was a piece of shit and all this stuff, and like, you know, how fucked up they did the Indians, and like, you know, they knew some real history too, you know. So I fucked with that. Yeah.
Did you find like the experience enjoyable?
Yeah, I got a map from there, like an old map of Virginia. I got an old map of I think Georgia too. From there. So yeah, I go back and see him for sure. He showed me this. He was in Playboy like a long time ago.
That's vicious.
Yeah, and he showed me like scanned it and put it in this little book. He was like, yeah, he's a good man, bro. He's old as hell though. like I don't know. Like I'm gonna try to keep going to see him, but I don't know how
How much longer?
I don't know how many times we'll see him.
Well, that's respect.
So how does it feel living in Georgia compared to being home?
The same. It feel like home.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You willing to say that
I hear
just
that.
flat
I hear
out?
that a lot.
Huh?
You just willing to say that flat out, like it's just like home?
No, I'm not
You
like
said
it's
it
just like
feels
home.
like
It
home.
feels like home to me.
Oh, to you? Okay.
Yeah,
I
to
like
me.
how that to me.
Yeah, no, it's not just
So,
like home.
When you
but
found these mushrooms, were you here or were you in Georgia?
I was in Georgia.
Okay.
When I came back here the first day, like, you know, I did go forage.
You have to go to Northern Maryland, I feel like.
We got some out here, you know, different things to pop up. But the thing about foraging is, man, you could be out there for a long time and not ever see anything, and then you can find something quick. You know what I'm saying? But it's about, you know, just wanting to be out there. Really, I'm out there like I'm just enjoying the fresh air and like walking out there and
You're just a nature guy.
Yeah, I feel that.
the idea of being able to like, if I find something how I feel, it's like drugs, bro. Like it feel like I just did some shit. I'm like, when I seen the Lions Man, bro, in real, I was like, what the? Like it felt like I just hit some shit or something. I don't know. Like what was it? A whippet?
Yeah, seeing Lions Mane in the store for the first time for me was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Just like how it looked.
Yeah, I mean, period. Like, I've always heard about Lions Mane. I've never taken it, eaten it, none of that.
Oh yeah.
But I was like,
it's a beautiful mushroom.
Yeah, I've only like read about it and shit like that, seen it in documentaries.
It's really good.
No, I'm already shocked. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've read about it and all that, like the medicinal purposes and all that, but never seen it. And then once I saw it in the store, me and Foley was grocery shopping, and I saw it because she was shopping for shit, and I was like, oh shit, they got Lions Mane.
When? Yeah.
We were at Mom's.
Yep, they know.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: did y'all see the zebras on the loose?
Yeah, the PG zebras.
Like, actually see them?
No, but y'all heard about
about PG zebras. Yeah, I'm hoping they still out here.
No, one was killed.
One was killed.
They got the other ones. They captured the other one.
So yeah, because this is a big thing. Because somebody told me about this.
I'm team PG zebras.
That's incredible. I wish I would have seen it.
Yeah.
There's a zoo in Upper Marlboro.
Ooh, make some verse for Georgia County zebras. That's hard. It's over with. It's over with.
I'm fucking with it.
It's over with, y'all.
I'm actually pro zebras.
Trademarking that tomorrow.
I'm pro the zebras. Like the zebras didn't need to be out here being captivated. They wanted to be free.
They're free everywhere else.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, they didn't belong wherever they
Only
was
in
at.
North America will they jail anything from Africa.
I don't even know where zebras come from. So
Africa.
Right. We almost seen a deer, bro.
A deer, bro?
Imagine what that would have did for
Oh,
Kevin Hart's
a deer,
career,
bro.
huh?
A deer. What would it do?
How you know that one of them did
I'm
not
about to
get
say deer
impregnated by a deer while they was
It
out?
might happen. We might still see a deer,
Deer,
bro.
bro.
They never specified the sex of them zebras. And we don't know what they was doing while they was out here.
Yeah, we don't know how
It's-
long they was out there.
Nigga, it's
That's
endless.
for like at least
and
like
I-
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, and it's endless bucks in that area. I live
sure.
in Suitland. Nigga, it was a buck in my front lawn one morning. I was coming home very drunk.
Them
And I
girls
was
be out
like,
here all the time.
that's a buck. That joint was
Especially
big as
during
fuck.
this time of year, they're like saying this
Yeah,
time.
they outside.
They're gonna be outside early.
Transfer school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be out here like
They outside.
5 a.m., 6 a.m. right before it gets
You going to work
light
there
out.
too?
Okay,
Warren,
so
you
you're
stay in
team
Atlanta
zebras.
too? You stay in Georgia too?
Nah, we out.
Well, you know, back in the day with the pilot shit, I had did this zebra print design.
He said you didn't even correct me when I said earlier.
Oh yeah, pyramids.
Yeah, you're supposed
He
to
said
correct me.
diamonds first.
He said diamonds and said pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. You know.
I respect that. See, that's what I would do. I would just let nigga rock. But you gotta correct a nigga. You can't just be letting nigga disrespect you.
I mean, in the
disrespect,
same
but,
way,
If
the
you know,
print
you know.
was diamonds, and sometimes it would be in the shape of a pyramid.
Now, technically now, the way it's flipped, it looks like a pyramid.
You see
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that. See, you're a good guy. Don't let no one tell you
I'm
different.
not saying you were wrong.
You're a good
You
guy.
just mispronounced it.
You're good vibes. Don't let anyone tell you different, buddy.
Oh, but I've been working on clothes.
Talk to us.
You've
More
been talking about
clothes.
merch for a long time.
I've been working
I'm not
on
gonna
Like
say
this
it.
type of clothes? Or
Music
like
and merch.
something different?
Yeah,
just clothes.
I got something that I've been working on in this bag, but I'm gonna show y'all off camera.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
because my shit is in production right now.
Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad.
And you're a model, so you got the plugs.
Yeah, I've been styling a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
I'm about to say, you seem like you've been in your model bag a little bit more lately as well.
Yeah, I have, bro. And yeah, I'm back. I ain't gonna lie. I've been for real. I've been doing shoots, bro.
You like, yo, I like that camera again, huh?
You like, well, it's been lining up. Somebody got me going. One of these photographers, I linked up with him. This girl I had met from one of my other friends. We did a shoot, and then it's kind of like a snowball effect. When you put some work out, another photographer hit you up. Cause they like, oh, you still working on it? No, boom, you do that, then like, boom, just like that.
Work is just piling in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I met a
Model,
photographer.
yeah.
I met a photographer via another photographer. I helped.
And
one
the
of my friends
snowball.
out. Snowball effect. Boom. Yeah. So it's just been snowballing.
What's
ever
the
since.
difference between? Because I feel like we talked about this before, but like as you're into actually wanting to make albums now, what's the difference between?
I'm not gonna say wanting to make albums now.
Oh, here we go.
No. I'm not gonna say
This
that.
nigga.
I'm not.
What are you gonna tell me?
I'm trying to tell
Explain
you this.
it to me.
I want now.
Truth Taz is back.
No, he's not. He's
I just don't get it.
This is. Let me tell you. This
get it.
is the album.
Okay.
This is the album that I feel like is the album.
Needs to
I'm
be
ready.
made.
I want it to be
Okay.
made. Boom. I can't wait for it to be made and out of my fucking face. Like I want to
That
move.
don't change anything from
No.
what I just said.
Cause
I wanna-
John gonna
I
keep
wa-
sending you beats.
So
Yeah,
what you trying to tell
and
me
I'll keep
after this?
making
You don't want to
songs.
make more.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying.
So
No,
what are you talking about?
I'm saying I won't be concerned
So you
with
blowing
making an
me,
album.
bruh.
I won't be concerned with making
But
an
that's
album.
the
this
thing though,
shit.
because here's the thing: you've been making
Niggas
music,
wonder why people
and that's
be
what I've
having
been saying this
anxiety
whole
and shit.
time. Like you've been making music this whole time, and then you said don't hold you because this is different because you're making an album.
Yes.
So if you're
And then
making
we
the
I don't
album,
make the album. I don't want to
defended
think
you
about
and
no
shit.
album.
and I'm not arguing that, but you're still gonna be probably making music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So then what's the issue with what
are
I
you
said?
saying?
Like
No, I'm just saying I'm not going. You said I was gonna be thinking about albums. I'm not gonna be thinking about albums.
you're gonna want to be making music.
Music.
Yes, facts.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you.
Misspoke, Charles.
Misspoke for sure. All right,
God damn, these technical
being,
niggas, huh?
in the mood you're
Fucking
in
artists.
to make music, how does it differentiate from how you are to want to be in front of the camera? Because it feels like it has to
You
be a
feel
different
me.
sort of discipline, at least in my opinion. At least when you care equally.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, rap for me is
A hobby?
it's documentation. It's therapy.
Okay.
Then
I like that.
modeling for me is just like photography or design or something like that. I'm just making pieces.
Is that a moment?
Yeah, it's a moment.
Okay.
I'm just trying. I just want to make that. I want to get the perfect boom. So I like and then that could be me getting a good shot. Is like me making a logo or me making a new
Okay.
pair of pants, a new accessory. It's the same
like it.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Is
An
there?
album cover?
Our album cover or an album.
I know we talked about Anna
Well,
Winter.
hold on. So you're going to compare a shoot to making an album?
Depending on the shoot.
That's what I'm saying. There's something to say. We talked about Anna
Because I
Winter.
be forgetting you a model.
We talked about Anna Winter a few
Nah,
times.
niggas be
on
IG
this.
models these days,
Da-da-da.
man.
Is there anybody who you are looking forward to? I feel like I've asked this before, but is there anybody like now that you're back in your bag that you're looking forward to working with or collabing, doing anything with? As far as modeling, photography, that type of thing.
Commercially.
Yeah, you know much better than me, so yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Well, commercially.
If
Yeah.
that's how it's
I
worded.
still want to do Target. I don't know. I just want to do Target. And
Man, we asked why.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know, that just feel like the most. I go to Target a lot. I'm like, that just feel like the most commercial thing you
My
gotta
man
do.
said he was in PG ball, so he need to be in Target.
Yeah, I want to do Target.
Everybody go to Target.
Yeah,
I respect
It's
it.
a good place.
yeah, and then I fuck with Benetton too. But
Shout out Lloyd Foster.
yeah, my mom used to have Benetton when I was little, so I don't know. It got a little place in my heart. And then I like their color schemes and stuff.
Facts.
Shout, I'm the Gap like Banana Republic and Old Navy.
I did Gap.
Definitely dig, yeah.
You know, they sell Benetton
Oh,
at
yeah.
Banana Republic.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Look at it. Make it happen. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
We don't get that Benetton plug.
Hey,
Real
Charles,
nice
I like
early.
that. High five, Charles. I like this.
All right.
That was all right.
Equal opportunities over here, bud. God comes in all forms.
For sure. No,
Um,
I mean,
Anything else you need to talk to us? Yeah, this is good vibes. I'm about to say you still have time to get your shit off. Is there anything like?
got a bag.
I'm about to say, is there anything you just need to tell? Because the last few
You brought your
times,
stress ball with you?
the last few times you came to get your shit off. So I'm like, yo, get your shit off. Let us know.
Okay, and I'm trying to think, like, man, I had
I heard you want to talk about world news.
What's going on in the world?
yeah, what's going on in the world,
You
John?
tell me.
He's the world correspondent,
Luke knows
not
everything
me.
about the news.
Yeah.
What's going
The
on?
last time we did something about the news, I told him to stop. I told him to
Yeah.
talk to me about Justin Bieber or something.
He know world news.
The world that I don't even think of.
Yeah.
He been knowing that shit.
Hey, man, you know I care about my people, and my people be being wronged everywhere.
You know me, bro. I ain't, you know.
Listen, we got about a few minutes, so if you want get off, get off.
You know.
I feel like niggas should boycott the Winter Olympics. That's just me.
You see? That's his shit.
Okay, we talking about boycotting. We talking about sports. I ain't been fucking with the NFL for a little minute. I still don't fuck with the NBA because of how they doing Kyrie. So I ain't really watching those sports.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So like, is it like so? What do you like? Because I
I'm
don't
not gonna
think.
hold you. I don't even know too much about this Kyrie situation, other than the fact that they won't let him play because he's not vaccinated.
Yeah,
It's a New York thing.
That's the gist.
It's a New York mandate thing.
It's a law.
Because like Michael Porter isn't vaccinated.
Yeah.
He's good because he's in Denver.
He's in Denver.
But I'm curious. So like, in replace of sports.
So Michael Porter only plays home games?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's only a New York issue. It's only a New York and California. It's not like a
All
country.
over,
Yeah,
yeah.
all over. So like, it's the Aaron Rodgers situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
He was about to ask a great question.
yeah. So you don't in replace of sports. Like, is there something that you now kind of watch more or?
Yeah, let me think. Okay, so I always watch The Office. You know, Family Guy's
That's
easy.
a great show, though.
I can't get with.
I
Family
did
Guy.
watch Squid Game. I
What's up,
love
man?
You.
I haven't watched you, but
Son, I love you.
Squid
I
Game
don't
was
fuck
good.
with- I haven't
Game was
watched
good.
I
Squid
enjoyed
Games.
Squid Game.
I watch
I
this
feel like
fashion
Squid
show.
Games is
It's
hype.
called Next in Fashion.
Next in Fashion is on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's Netflix. It's a lot. It's just a group of designers who compete.
I watched that genre
Yeah,
before.
different topic. Different. Yeah.
So you just been binging a lot of TV as well.
Not binging. No. Honestly, I do more research than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you watch these things with a different view other than entertainment?
Not all those things.
Nah,
Those things.
I think that
those
you're just
things-
watching for it.
No, I'm just saying not the things you listed, but just things that you watch. Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time, I'm trying to figure something out. Yeah.
You trying to?
No, I
Does
feel
that ever get tiring? I wonder. I'm curious.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't always be trying to figure that out, but I could. I be just.
How do you
like,
know when to turn that off? That's something
When I'm
compelling.
exhausted, when I'm overwhelmed.
So it's just a purely like a. All right, I just can't do this right now.
Or you actually figure some shit out.
Or I figured it out. Yeah. Or I figured it out. Facts.
I'm about to say.
Yeah. Or I figured it out.
What's the biggest revelation you found out recently for yourself?
And venture down something
Something
else.
you figured out.
Yeah, so I don't get bored.
Most people can't prove that they come from Africa.
I respect it.
That's my biggest revelation that I found out.
I like it.
I'm not arguing that.
No, you don't either. I respect it.
Yeah.
In America, I mean.
No. I mean,
I knew y'all knew what I was
I
talking
figured
about,
like that's
but
what you were talking
clear
about,
out
just to
for
be
everybody else.
for everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
No, I respect. When you come to like a certain revelation, is it just like, all right, boom, moving on, or is it like, all right, I need to maybe like get this out? Like, how does the next process work for you? I'm just curious, because to just do research and keep it to yourself is an interesting concept. I always wondered about that.
Well, I share a lot of things.
No, you do share a lot, so I know that. But I'm saying like, as far as like, how can I word this? Like when you get something and you're like, all right, that's the thing I figured out. Is it like automatically go like? Is it automatically make a song because I know like that's my medium, or is it like
Nah, it's you.
tell
It's
the
like,
homies get in the group chat like, yo, y'all niggas need to read this.
Yeah. We do that a lot.
Okay.
We do that a lot.
I respect
Sometimes I'm like, wait, like is this? I'm like, oh wait, now this makes sense, or now I just gotta figure it out. Or I realize an answer I thought I had before I don't have, and even if I don't have it yet, just know I don't have it. But what I thought it was ain't what it is.
I respect.
Yeah. So
That's growth,
A
though.
lot of trial and error type shit.
yeah, and that's one of the problems when you talk about like how when I say I finish an album and then I'm like, eesh, it's me realizing my error. And if I put it out and then I realize it, then fuck it, it's out. But if I catch it before it's out, I'm not gonna put it out. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm
Disrespect.
saying? I can't stand behind it. I don't even believe that no more.
Hey.
I feel that.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, how can you be mad at that? All right, so let's order some takeaways from here. The album is coming. We
This
got
is
a
a
track.
good one.
I'm about to say it.
Shout out. Shout out to Eddie.
Hey, for
Day
sure.
before
Shout out to
Addy.
Sincere. This is Sincere
What's the
episode.
Sincere?
The
Sincere
Sincerest episode.
Yeah, that could be the title if y'all wanted to.
Yes, I do want it to.
Okay.
We can do that.
The Sincerest episode.
Shout out to Addy. Shout out Pops.
Montez, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Sincere.
Shout out
We
Sincere.
love you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
See you soon.
Very soon. We learned that the album is coming on the way.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about that.
What?
Zell's Children's album.
I haven't
Oh, yeah,
listened
you
to
was
it,
on it.
But I saw
I
it.
was on Zell's Children's
Yeah,
album.
you talk to us about
Shout out to Zell.
it. Shout out to
Shout out to
Zell.
Zell.
Hell's
He
Zell.
hit me
I mean,
up.
Hell's
I
Zell.
really fuck with
Hey,
Zell,
Zell.
bro.
I just see Hell's
This
Zell.
doesn't help your plight because this nigga Charles like, yo, he be dropping music.
Listen, I didn't want to do that. Don't. Listen, this was for the kids though, so it's different.
No,
Totally
and it's different, bro. It's different when I'm helping other people, bro. When I'm
Yeah.
working on my own shit, then I take my
Respect.
own time.
And I said
I'm like,
that earlier.
yeah.
I said respect
Yeah.
when he don't
But
be in that
what
bag.
made you do that? That was dope though.
But he
The
still be
children-
doing
yeah, that was
shit
dope, though.
musically.
That was dope.
The nigga half truth.
Let me talk about the kids, bro.
About
My
the kids, years ago. I mean, I'm talking like probably 10 years ago. I made a kid's song and I put Jocelyn's little sister on it. She came to the studio, so I've been interested in. I mean, since since what the Nas
I know I can
or Jay Hard Knock Life, you know, shit like that and stuff in that vein. So I always wanted to make
Scarface
records
even.
like that. It's a few powerful examples, but. So, you know, I've been dibbling and dabbling like ever since, but I never, you know, I ain't feel like I made nothing that
really stuck.
For me to want to put it out and make it a thing. So, you know, Zell had hit me about it, you know, talking about, I'm like, yeah, I'm completely with it, because I had already been thinking about how to teach the kids in a way where they don't feel like they getting taught. You know what I'm saying? And
That's always been like on your mind.
Yeah. And then Zell showed me like what existed in this world of like YouTube education and like music education and all the stuff that they play in the school, because he's actually a teacher. So she showed me all these videos of these like old white dudes like just like making these like corny songs.
No, for sure.
For our culture. He teaching in like, you know,
Southeast.
In the Southeast. So he's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? This is not what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm with it. We need to make songs that don't sound like the songs they like. Who they like? Roddy Ricch. You know what I'm saying? Who they like?
Old Baby.
Yeah, and they make songs that feel like they listen to the radio and they go bop this shit.
Nigga, y'all not naming nobody local, and that's probably who these little niggas listen to. But commercially, y'all are right.
Oh, we can talk about local
we
guys
can-
locally
we
who
can say those,
I'm really proud of.
If you really felt that strong.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of little niggas that's from that. I'm just saying that particular area.
We get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But continue.
Should we segue into that? Local artists?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I really like Tay Dog.
Okay.
You know, I don't know how familiar y'all with Tay Dog.
Listen, my man Diamante randomly
I
keep
no
me
issues with Tay
very,
Dog.
very
Because I listen to Lil Grey, so it's hard for me to say I don't listen to Lil Grey and say I don't like Tay Dog.
Lil
right?
Grey is
You know what I'm
also
saying?
on my list.
Yeah, I fuck with Grey
Tay
hard.
Dog,
He loves
Lil
Lil Grey. Like,
y'all know
he
Lil
loves
Dream?
Yeah.
Lil
We're
Dream.
trying to get him on the pod.
Okay. I might be able to do something with that.
Okay.
Lil Dream. Sweezo, of course.
Duh.
Sweezo has been making some
He's been doing some
big-
stuff.
I've been
He's been
seeing
doing
him
shit
performing on some
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
events.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Let's do it. We said, bro, this is your
I'm sorry.
interview.
For the first time, oh no, we said my album though.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be thinking about albums? You might still be right. It's a possibility. It's a possibility that I lied.
I don't be lying.
No. Listen, let me tell you.
Half truth Taz was bite.
No, he's here.
Nah. It's a possibility.
He's present right now.
It's a possibility. Listen, let me tell you why. He said, are you gonna be thinking about albums? And I'm like, I'm thinking about my albums. I'm like, nah, but I'm recording my album tomorrow, and then the very next day, me and Suze are working on our album.
This nigga doesn't stop lying, bro.
But I didn't.
So
When are you gonna stop?
So
I just
like, so
didn't
is it
think
not
about
album? Is it like album and a half?
I'm
So is
still
that
in my album mode, so I didn't
Okay.
even until it's complete tomorrow. I wouldn't even think about what was going on after that.
Okay.
But yeah,
No, we still ain't released the gospel.
oh, we still got the gospel album. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Niggas talked about that.
No, Sweezo been told us about that.
And a lie that exists.
I didn't say it. Once again, I'm
We
not.
didn't say I
Listen,
lied.
at
It
this
just didn't
point,
come out.
I'm letting y'all do y'all, bro. Like, I'm not even.
And Sweezo just been on some
I'm
different
not even
shit.
asking y'all when y'all bring
here.
it to me. I will enjoy it. I am.
He ruined everything.
I'm taking it in at this point. That's all I'm doing. I'm taking it in. You guys are the vessels, and I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Okay, cool.
We're just here to try to promote your stuff.
You know, I'm just trying to let the people
We
know
want to
that
help
y'all-
you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Let the people know.
Progress.
That's all.
Help you help us progress.
That's all. That's all
You
I
know?
want. Nothing more.
That's all
Nothing
we
less.
want.
Yeah.
But you can't keep coming up here motherfucking lying.
You know what's crazy?
Thank you.
This is the Sincerest episode,
Huh?
and I got this for Sincere initially.
But you had to keep it.
No, but so okay, I got this for Sincere initially, and then I was like, when the baby come out at first, the baby didn't think about no shit like
That's
this.
what I'm
Yes,
saying.
it is texture.
I thought about that too. I was like, but
Texture
he would
and
enjoy
color.
it.
That's what babies know first.
No, look, but I would
You
enjoy
gonna
it.
put his mouth on there? He gonna squeeze the junk? All that?
That's
Fuck with it at all. So
You might. You never know.
you would know better than me.
at all.
I
You would
ain't
definitely
going-
know better than
yeah.
me.
About month 4 to 6. That's when.
Type thing. So then I'm like, all right, boom, and then
I mean, not at first. I just meant babies. Now I'm not talking about newborns, my nigga. Listen to what I said. I worded it that way for a reason.
my niece had it. She was playing with it, and I'm like, damn, like.
a little for
That's
the older
not
babies.
for, it was not for you. It's for Sincere, you know. So I'm having it. She's like, okay, but then I'm like, damn, she already like it, man. I should just give it back to her.
But you
But
like
then I'm
it.
like, she might be like, nah, I don't want it no more.
You gotta let her
But now I
decide
got it
that.
right here, and y'all talking about stress balls. I'm touching it, and it feels amazing. So I might keep it.
Yeah, that's
But
how
this
life
is-
works sometimes.
But this is for Sincere. Yeah. So it's crazy. This is a serious episode.
Anything else you gotta tell us before we leave? This is very sincere.
This
Like
is a good one.
this is normally not as sincere as, but this is very, yeah.
So when's the you and Swedes though?
Double
I
entendre
don't
on the
know, bro. You
sincere.
trying to look at him, trying to give me the
Just
lie.
ask a question.
Trying to get me to
Nah,
Do we have a due date for
we
your
not
album?
we not even think about that.
Do we have a due date for your album?
That's a good question.
Yeah, but I don't want to say it.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah though.
Yeah. Listen, as long as I know. See, this is. I'd much rather you do that.
Yeah.
You know, and then you be like, all right. Then you be like,
Yeah.
hey,
But like it's hard, like hard
because
deadline.
you got-
like I want it to drop on this day.
that's fine.
If it don't,
2021?
if it don't, honestly, that might fuck it up.
2021
That
or
might that might
2022?
end up in me never putting out.
All right. Yeah, that's a good 21
one of
or
those.
22.
21.
He said he might never put out the album. I hope y'all caught that.
I'm saying
This
if I
nigga
if I
talking
miss
about-
that date, if
This
I miss that
motherfucker
date,
is the chronic, dog.
if I miss that date, I might really be like, fuck, like I don't know. I gotta think about another day that make perfect
Why
sense.
is this day so special to you?
Then I'm gonna tell. I'm
Yeah,
happy. If I
that's-
say,
that's
if I
fine.
explain that, I'm really gonna
Nah,
tell
it's
all
good.
the
It's good. It's good. We'll listen.
I asked a great question and niggas stopped me.
The next time you come
I hate
back,
this fucking job.
we'll know whether or not it has come out and what that has to say for that. Correct?
Yeah, and honestly, I might let y'all hear some shit. You know what I'm saying before it come out.
Look, you listen. You know,
Please,
you know where
you
we
got
at.
the email address.
You know where we be at.
The Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah,
We're not going too far.
yeah.
We're not going too
We're
far.
right
We
here.
do have a Bluetooth speaker.
Invite us to the studio.
You know how
I'll come.
you know how these things finish. It finishes with you looking.
Let's talk about that. He said invite me to the studio. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that. Just in case, because I don't want anybody to think I'm mean if they ever ask me to come
Oh,
to the
no, you
studio.
don't like anybody in the studio with you. You
Not
like it
really.
quiet.
Not really. I'm very selective on when they come and who coming. You know what I'm saying? Juan done been to a lot of my sessions. You know, Chauncey been in my sessions. Johnny John is invited to this session. So I've been in sessions with Sweezo, of course. You know, I'm very particular at who and when. You know, come to the studio.
That's what I'm saying. You're an artist, so you're allowed to do weird shit
Something
like
about your
that.
shit, Trent.
Yeah.
And I like recording with the lights off.
Once again, you're allowed to do shit.
No. If I was ever got the pleasure, if I could smoke there, I'm just in the corner rolling up.
You could roll up in there, but you can't smoke in there.
That's fine.
One day I'm gonna make that happen for you, bro. It's not gonna be for this album though. I'm not
That's
gonna
fine.
lie. But one day I'm
I'm
gonna
a
be
patient
like,
man.
I'm like, let's go move. But come here. I'm gonna lay this shit. You can roll up in here, smoke out there, come back in, and let's just vibe. Because when I told you that we was gonna go do that with the food shit,
Yeah.
and we did.
Yeah.
We did. We pulled up.
You know how we ended this? You look in the camera and you tell them something. We shut the fuck up. We kind of look down and do our own thing. And you just talk to them. So
So like, what is my message?
I don't know what your message.
Whatever you want to talk about, bro.
I'm not
This
you.
is- I'm not-
You.
What's on your mind currently?
Come on, bro.
If we don't stick together, we fucked.
Name now.
We'll be waiting for it.
I'm ready.
Make some noise, fucking Montez.